Welcome back YouTube, VST here at S23. Yesterday we watched together the Unpacked event by Samsung, and today I already have the Galaxy S20 Ultra, which is really amazing. I cannot recall such a quick launch since some years, so I'm really happy about the way Samsung organized it. And guys, in this video I'm going to unbox the S20 Ultra, also try to compare it with the S22 Ultra just in terms of first impressions. But if you follow my channel, you pretty much know what to expect in the next coming days and weeks. So this phone, this baby, is going to be very thoroughly tested. And guys, now I got the forest green. For me that's the best color. Now let's first start with the box, guys. This here is the box from the S22 Ultra. It had this different design. Probably looks a bit more premium with the S things and with these inscriptions here. But what is really funny is, and take a look guys, the S23 Ultra box is, yeah, very much thinner compared to the S22 Ultra. Alright guys, so without any further ado, I will now proceed with my unboxing and share with you what I see, guys. Honestly, I have really high hopes for this phone. I really hope that this time Samsung are gonna nail it, and I really hope that the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 is gonna be a very good chip and it's going to really deliver on all the promises. So if that's the case, of course we gotta see during the couple of days. And of course here guys, you know, I have my helper, so okay, just do it that way. It's probably better. I don't want to ruin my box. Okay, Galaxy S23 Ultra, guys, and I do also have the clear case for the Galaxy S23 Ultra. All right, so okay, yes, Jesus, take a look at this, guys. That's really insane. And by the way, if you have watched yesterday's Mr. Who's the Boss video, you know he's covering a lot of the Samsung things. Samsung are really very big on environmental and on really working with waste and reduction of waste and even trying to use some old materials. So I think you can pretty much see these guys. So take a look at, like, this is the old S22 Ultra box, and now so Samsung definitely are improving on those things, and they do claim that they really take precautions to really work with environmental organizations and to protect our planet, which is actually nothing more, nothing less, but great. Now, what do we have inside the box? Okay, we have here the booklet. So inside, charging cable. All right. You get a pin here for the SIM card slot, and I guess this is really fairly standard. Can put this aside. And now guys, let's just try to, yeah, unbox the phone. Okay, what is this in here? Wow, the first time I see this in a Samsung product. Okay, it has a very nice or very strange coating here. Okay, we can put that aside. So this is here, guys, the S23 Ultra for the first time in my hands. And oh boy, I can tell you, it really feels different. But we're gonna come to this part, so let me just first remove everything we don't need. Okay, very carefully though. Get it done. And that's now the back of the phone, guys. I think that's pretty much it, guys. That's here the S22 Ultra in my right hand, and here we do have the Galaxy S23 Ultra, and they almost look the same, guys. Though you can see that the S22 Ultra is even taller, right? So it's definitely a taller phone. And I do believe that if we compare them by width, I guess there's going to be also some different. Oh, and it seems that the S20 Ultra is also wider. 227 grams for the S22 Ultra. And very carefully, let me put my S22 Ultra there. Okay, it's like 5-6 grams more. But I guess this really comes from the size. So this phone is actually bigger than the last year model, but it feels very nice in the hand. And yeah, I think it comes from the curvature, guys. See here, can you see on the camera? The curvature here has been improved according to Samsung. So you have really a wider flat area, right, compared to what you have on the S22 Ultra. All right, now I can enjoy the beautiful experience from the Galaxy S23 Ultra. You know, it's very funny, when you hold it like this, it definitely feels like you're holding a different phone. I'm not sure, but it's probably because of that curvature. You can just see this here. and it almost feels really like you're holding an old Note phone. So if I hold it like this, I'm not able to tell that this phone is actually curved, okay? We have the S Pen here. Wow, black version. And we have also the S Pen from the S22 Ultra. I think they're probably about the same. Okay guys, but without any further ado, let's now, for the very first time on the VST channel, power on the new beast, Galaxy S23 Ultra. All right, we got the welcome part. So if I do like this, we're able to see, this was really what worried me yesterday while I was streaming. Definitely the chin from the S22 Ultra, the higher chin seems to be a bit wider, okay? If I just put them aside like this, you know, but I don't think it's a big drama. I was also worried a bit here for the side chins, and take a look at the bottom chin. So the bottom chin somehow and the upper chin seems to be wider, and another as of now annoying element is the fact that because we have a wider flat area, yes, here the side chins also appear to be a bit wider. But everything else, guys, if we just put those phones one to each other, guys, yeah, one will almost not be able to tell the difference. But okay, now we can 100% say that the S23 Ultra is not only taller than the S22 Ultra, but it's also a bit wider, and this is clearly seen when we just put them like this side by side. Everything about the S23 Ultra happens on the back, and let me just show you this beautiful design, right? So it's the same, you know, but it's also different in a way. The lenses are protruding a bit more, right? Which means, let me just test this for a wobble. Oh, okay. See? Okay, I would say they just wobble in the same way. But the outer rings here are really thicker, right? The outer rings are thicker, and also the lenses, I think they're a bit more apart. It's probably about the same, guys. If we measure here, this is 1, and this here, guys, nah, okay, yeah, maybe just with 2 millimeters. But the interesting part is actually what happens inside, and those are the cameras, the new 200 megapixel sensor. Another thing that was also known to us was here the laser autofocus. On the S22 Ultra, you see, is a red dot. Here it's a black dot. And besides these, guys, it pretty much looks the same, though I just have a feeling that the optics are different, lenses are different, and of course these outer rings. Now let's look on the top of both phones. We can also see a design change here. So the position of the microphone on the S23 Ultra is a bit more towards the right side and a bit more in the center for the S22 Ultra. And also, guys, I think this stripe is on a different place. If we look at them side by side, nearly identical here at the bottom, right? But the S23 Ultra has here also stripes. So here, one-to-one design. Here this stripe is missing. Could be something for the antennas, I'm not sure. Now let's just try to look at the bottom of both phones, right? Because at the bottom it's very important. We have all the ports there, right? And everything else. So it all starts with the S Pen. Okay, then we have the 2 stripes. Okay, then we probably have another microphone, guys. See here, this is interesting. We have the speakers here, right? Here we have a hole, which I guess is another microphone. Here probably also another microphone, the USB-C port, and then here we have the dual SIM card slot and the stripe. So again, one change from the design is probably the inclusion of a new microphone. I need yet to confirm this. And if we turn them on the left hand side, guys, we're gonna see again there is the stripe up that is missing on the S22 Ultra. The volume rocker is also a bit, I would say, yeah, the buttons are different, guys. People say that they're the same, but they're not the same. Not sure if you can see this, but the volume rocker is actually a bit thicker on the S23 Ultra, and so is the power button, guys. So there is a difference, okay? All right, guys, I will now use my S22 Ultra to restore some of the things. In general, I don't really recommend this. The best thing is to set everything from new, but okay, it's 2023 and I want just to rely a bit more on tools, automation and cloud. So while I'm getting this phone ready, guys, find out what you're going to see in the rest of the video. So I will enter inside, see some of the settings, see the version of the One UI, try to see some of the new One UI 5.1 things, guys, and this is going to be the end of the video. And then don't forget to join the next days, because there's going to be videos every day on the S23 Ultra. All right, guys, this is what it looks like to register your fingerprint. 20% straight away, 30%. All right. I'm not sure if they upgraded the fingerprint. The vibration is weird, it's different. And it seems to be very quick though. Okay, 100%. I'm all set up, guys. Yeah, explore my Galaxy. So tips, by the way, we already know, this is here interesting information. Let me put this phone aside, guys. One UI 5.1 official tips. So, 19 tips, guys. One UI 5.1, beautiful, beautiful animations. I really admire and love One UI Team's animations. Keeps your eyes comfortable, guys. Adjust the screen colors automatically to reduce the blue light and avoid eye strain. You can also turn enhanced comfort. Okay, we know about this. One UI 5.1 tip. Yes, this here is the battery widget. Wow. Check the battery level of all of your devices. People were waiting for this. Waiting. Really, this is here probably one of the most awaited widgets. Alright guys, you are able to check the battery level of all your devices. So it could be your smartwatch, it could be your Galaxy Buds, and also of course of your phone. Use the battery widget to check the battery level. You can see how much battery is left in your phone. S Pen, wow, cool. Okay, tip number 3. Listen where you want. Again, another One UI 5.1 new thing. You can switch audio output from the earbuds to the speakers to your phone, all from the media output panel. You can play music on multiple Wi-Fi devices at the same time. You can play music on multiple Wi-Fi devices at the same time. I think this was there, but probably not with all the functionality. Tip number 4, find great lock screen wallpapers. Okay, yep. Oh, another new thing in 1.5.1, answer calls without saying a word. Okay, that's kind of the business thing. It only works in Korean and in English. Okay, so most probably not gonna be able to use it. And bookmarks, okay, fine. Learn about One UI 5. Works across all the devices. Okay, finish. And now guys, for the very first time, I present to you my Galaxy S23 Ultra. And oh boy, it looks really different. Really different, guys. See here, both phones, S23 Ultra, S22 Ultra. Okay, I'm not sure how close I can get, but that's about it, right? I can tell you guys, no drama here. Nothing really so drastic, but you know, if somebody would give me this phone 2 months ago, I would say, okay, it's a Note 9. This really feels like a box, like a brick, right? It doesn't really feel curved at all, but in the same time, it has this curvature, which is not so bad. All right, but you know, software updates. Okay, my software is up to date. The current version is S91, okay, so it's AWAJ with the security patch level on the 1st of January. Keep your data safe and synced. Probably new things, guys. They have included some kind of new suggestions here. This is what the menu looks like. Just navigating in, Jesus, you know, it feels so responsive, so fast, right? And you know, all the new phones are like this, specifically the Galaxy phones, right? The modes and routines here. Okay, modes. Sleep, theater, driving, exercise, relax, work. Okay, so we have more modes. This was also clear. Let's go and check this wallpaper in style, guys. So change wallpapers, featured wallpapers. Jesus, okay, let's just go for something, right? What is it? Is this really like the official Galaxy S23 wallpapers? I guess it is. Okay, I'm just gonna set it up. Changes apply to the lock screen. Okay. Wow, beautiful, now matching. And by the way, guys, this color, the green forest, just simply amazing. Opening, closing, the phone feels really very responsive, man. Oh, see this one, flawless animation. You know, if you have been watching my videos, guys, this here doesn't work good on the S22 Ultra. Come on, see, all right? See here, see how sloppy this is, okay? WQHD 120 Hz. On the S23 Ultra, wow, woo, finally. Let me do this 10 times for consistency. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and wow, okay. Jesus, see here, guys. Okay, right. Well, you cannot say anything to the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2. It is a killer chip. See the same on the S22 Ultra. Boom, laggy. No? Yeah, maybe not so bad. But yeah, see here, guys. See here. Okay. And on the S23 Ultra, oh my God. You know, I'm so hyped about this. I really so much want for this phone to work flawlessly, because this really is the best phone, you know, or one of the best Android phones. Okay, I know there are tons of other good phones, but this really is for me the king. Okay, guys, let's go inside the camera. 12 megapixel, you know, I know it's a first impression video, but just I want to give you just more, as much as I can. So, and okay, yeah, I think we can confirm the level of detail here. Guys, see the hair? This hair, right? That's my hair. Here you cannot see this on the S22 Ultra. If I go to the back camera, we should be able to get 8K 30 FPS. Jesus. Let me just try to shoot something in 8K 30 FPS. 8K. Is this 8K 30 FPS? Yep. 30 FPS. Wow. 8K. Is this 8K 30? It is 8K 30 FPS. Yep. What do we have? Intelligent features. Scene optimizer, shot suggestion, scan is the same. Then for pictures, then we have advanced picture options. I think we reviewed those one, guys. The S22 Ultra, we have the Pro mode. So JPEG, RAW and JPEG, and also the RAW format. Here you only have the option to save RAW copies. Then you have the self-save. Okay, the selfie color tone is here. Okay, you can choose it also on the S21 Ultra, like natural and what is the other one? Natural and bright. Then we have auto FPS, video stabilization, which is the same here. Advanced video options, a lot of new things here, right? You can just see, of course, not when you do 8K. So if I go to UHD 60 and I go back inside my advanced video options, location tag, shooting method, vibration feedback, and of course camera assistant. Now guys, I don't have the camera assistant here. I probably need to wait until my Good Luck model is installed, but you know, let's just try to do a very short test. Now I am inside the photos, okay, with a focus enhancer, and what I'm gonna try to do is just try to sneak some pictures and see, you know, how many pictures I can take in 10 seconds. Okay, let's now switch off the focus enhancer. Oh, wow, wow, not bad, Samsung, not bad. Okay, and you know what, guys, let me just take some temp readings while I'm restoring the data. 35 on the S22 Ultra and 39 on the S23 Ultra. And guys, this here is the device information. So that's the model, that's the kernel, the touchscreen. Okay, let's see the system on a chip, guys. So guys, enough speculation. Now I can confirm that the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 inside the S23 Ultra is indeed provided by Qualcomm, right? And what is even more interestingly, guys, and I'm not even sure if, yeah, you can see this somewhere else, we can check how the individual cores are clocked, right? Because we know that they were saying, Samsung were saying Snapdragon 8 Gen for Galaxy. See here, guys, the first core here on the S20 Ultra runs on 3.36 gigahertz. And this is the Xiaomi turning with the very same Snapdragon 8 Gen 2, but here the first core, the big one, is running on 3.19 gigahertz. So indeed there is a slight overclock, okay? Slight overclock. So the other setup, I think, is 280, 282. So the only difference here is in the first core, like the big one is 3.36. Everything pretty much else is kind of the same, guys. And the clock speed here from 307 to 3260. The GPU is the Adreno 740. Okay, it's interesting to check. The Vulkan version is the same. I'm just trying to see. Okay, here I'm not able to see any of the clock speed for the GPU. Okay, now let's go on the system. I think the system is quite clear. Let's go on the screen, by the way. Okay, the screen, Jesus, see how many modes. HDR10, HLG, HDR10 plus, 120 Hz, 503 PPI, guys. And we know that the picnic brightness is 1750. The memory, guys. The memory that we have here, 451 memory, guys, and it is using the LPDDR5.5X. I'm not sure. I hope it's the latest one. So this is what we see on the screen. And now about the cameras. Camera 0 back with a maximum resolution of 200 megapixels, guys. And it's really astonishing. So the front camera indeed is 12 megapixel with the f2.2. Okay, and then we have another 12 megapixel back camera, so it's probably the one used for the zoom. Then okay, another one on the front, back. Yeah, there's so much information. Then about the battery. Okay, and then we have thermal, and then let's just see what we have here on the Xiaomi 13, guys. Okay, sensors. Okay, sensors. See how many sensors, guys, we have. Then we have partitions, the Bluetooth, the input, the codecs. Okay, let's just click on the codecs here. All right, yeah, a lot of codecs, guys. So this video is about to end, guys. It is really much more than a first impressions video, so I was able to just do an unboxing and even basically compare it, the S23 Ultra with the S22 Ultra, guys. And I really hope that you were able to find some answers there, guys. The one thing that I need to do, guys, is just put this clear case cover, because I don't want to leave my phone like this. And yeah, it's a very oh my god, it's a very expensive phone, guys, so I cannot afford just the phone lying like this. So yeah, also an unboxing of a case. I would have thought that it's going to be more soft like the case I'm using for my S22 Ultra, but no, it is a plastic. But you know, yeah, funny element, guys. I am now putting this phone here, and we need to protect those things, guys. They're now so expensive, so we cannot. Oh yeah. But you know, this case, in case you wonder, is absolutely able to protect your cameras. I'm not sure if I like this case, but for now I'm going to use it with this case, guys. Any ideas, anything you want to see in my next videos, let me know. And I can promise you one thing, guys, I'm gonna test the hell out of this phone. We'll see you over, and bye.